Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Joshua and Wilma. It's so good to have you around for the market color session. Please kindly share the link to this market color session to everyone on your various social media platforms. For this segment of this market color session, I will be analyzing the XY, GBP USD, and Euro USD. Right after that, Lucas will be coming up for his own analysis on gold and the yen basket. So while we're still trying to share the link with everyone on our various social media platforms, we will just head straight to the chat for the analysis. All right, starting with the XY on the monthly time frame, as seen right here, you can see the price is still, bullish, but we could see that on the weekly time frame, price actually tapped into this very other block. There was the box pattern here, shoulder sweep break, price returned into this zone and eventually tapped into this very other block on the weekly time frame. Down to the daily time frame, we just keep seeing moves to the downside, right? Price actually failed to take out this low on daily time frame. Price just tapped into it and we're seeing some push to the upside. Where do I think price is looking to trade into? Price should retrace into this very other block right here. Right. Price should retrace into this very other block right here on the daily time frame. And once price starts into this daily order block, right, we expect some reaction of this level, right? And calling out the price point, we want to see price retracing all the way to 107.416 on the daily time frame and down to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, fibbing this most recent swing from point A to point B. Right, I want to see price retracing at least into 61.8% fib level. And once price retraces into this level, I expect some reaction. And if price doesn't react off 61.8% fib level, we can see that there's an order block right here. Amazing points of interest. I want to see price retracing either into 61.8% fib level or trade all the way to 78.6% fib level. Something to take note of, there's the box pattern right here residing at 78.6% fib level. Shoulder right here, sweep, break, price should return into this very shoulder. If price doesn't react up 61.8% fib level, then we rest assured that price wants to retrace all the way into 78.6% fib level. Just as we mentioned earlier, there's the classic box pattern strategy right here. Shoulder, sweep, break, return. And of course, for today, I'm looking out to catch the retracement. I want to catch the retracement all the way into these price levels that I just mentioned rather. Down to the 15-minute time frame, if I'm looking for price points to enter the buy, because I'm looking to catch the retracement into those levels, so I'm looking out for buy opportunities. Right, so there's the classic box pattern right here on the 5 minutes time frame. Shoulder, sweep, break. I want to see price returning into the left shoulder at 103.967. So once price retraces into this very level on the 5 minutes time frame, I will be looking out for long opportunities, for buy opportunities. So for today, I'm looking to long the XY. And please take note that the buy is a retracement. We're trying to catch the retracement into these very levels that we just called out, 61.8% level, or trading all the way to this very left shoulder at 106.740, coinciding with 78.6% fib level. I'm just trying to reiterate, please kindly replicate this markup on your various charts, right? I am looking out to buy the XY, right? Shoulder right here, sweep, break, price should return into this very left shoulder at 103.967 down to GBP USD. On daily time frame, on the monthly time frame, right? Rather, I beg your pardon. You can see breaks to the downside, and on the weekly time frame, right? Classic box pattern right here, shoulder sweep break. You want to see price retracing at least into the shoulder, into this very left shoulder right here, and down to the daily time frame, pretty much same thing, right? There's the shoulder sweep break. We're looking out to sell long term on GBP USD, and we just want to catch retracement all the way into the shoulder at 1.32279. And of course, I've also seen a box pattern printout for a buy right here. Shoulder sweep break. Price should retrace into the shoulder before buying all the way into this very left shoulder right here. So there's the box pattern strategy for a buy right here on daily time frame. A shoulder residing at 1.23693, right? A sweep break, right? Price should retrace into this level before we see more push to the upside, or we may see price fulfilling this buy and trading all the way into this very left shoulder for a sell right here at 1.32279. What's my outlook for today? You may be wondering, right? So fibbing this most recent swing from point A to point B, right? I want to see price retracing at least into 61.8% fib level. And something to take note of on GBP USD on the 4-hour time frame. There's the left shoulder right here residing at 1.26368, right? The sweep and the break. So if price doesn't react when it trades into 61.8% fib level, then kindly take note that price wants to trade all the way to 1.26368. So I'm looking out for sell opportunities, right, on GBP USD. I'm looking out to sell GBP USD, and if I want to enter this trade, narrowing down to my 5 minutes time frame, I can actually see my entry, right? But I'd have to wait for price to retrace into 1.29433. You may be wondering what the entry is, right? The classic box pattern on the 5 minutes time frame has printed out the shoulder right here, sweep, break. So what I want to see price do, right? I want to see price retrace into this very left shoulder on the 5 minutes time frame, I beg your pardon. And once price retraces into the left shoulder at 1.29433, this is what I want to see, right? So price should retrace into this very left shoulder. Again, please replicate this and take note of the price points that is being called out here rather. There's a shoulder right here, shoulder, sweep, break. Price should return into this very shoulder, and once price returns into this shoulder, I'm willing to pull the trigger for a sell on the 5 minutes time frame for GBP USD. And from the higher time frame, we already know why we're looking out for sell opportunities. We want to see price retracing into either 61.8% fib level on the 4-hour time frame, or retrace all the way into this very left shoulder right here residing at 1.26368 down to Euro USD. Monthly time frame is still bearish, still seeing more breaks to the downside, and the weekly time frame right here is also bearish. All we're seeing is some sort of retracement. And where do I think price wants to retrace to? Right. There's the classic box pattern right here that we always look out for during market color sessions. The shoulder right here, break, sweep. We want to see price retracing all the way to this very left shoulder. And of course, price traded into this very other block right here on daily time frame, and we're seeing price reacting off it. We may see some push to these very fair value gaps right here. There are gaps and voids right here that need to be filled before price continues its journey to this very left shoulder residing at 1.11511. So once this fair value gaps are filled, the rest assures that price wants to continue buying all the way. There's still one more push to the upside, of course, for Euro USD on the daily time frame. What I am looking out for is some retracement first before price trades and buys into this very left shoulder at 1.11511. And the 4-hour time frame, fibbing this most recent swing from point A to point B right here. Right. So I want to, price should retrace into 61.8% fib level. Right. This fib level actually coincides with a fair value gap right here. So calling out the price point, price should retrace into one spot, 0.5854. Right. Price should retrace and react up this level. If price doesn't react up this level, then price wants to fully trade into this left shoulder at 1.04566. I beg your pardon. And down to the 5 minutes time frame, since I'm looking out to catch this retracement, I will be looking out for sell opportunities on the 5 minutes time frame. No audio. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Please ascertain if you can hear me.
Yes, the audio is working perfectly. Person's network is poor, that's why it's not hearing you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for confirming that. So on the 5 minutes time frame, I'm looking out to take sell opportunities on Euro USD. And I can see that the box pattern for a sell has actually printed out, although not fulfilled yet. So there's the shoulder right here at 1.08442. And then there's the sweep. And then there's the break. So what I want to see price do before I take sell opportunities in the market is price should trade into this very left shoulder right here. Once price retraces into this left shoulder, I'm willing to pull the trigger for a sell, and I'm selling all the way. So this is my outlook for today. If you have a different bias from what has been analyzed, please you can type in the chat box and we'll be looking at what you're seeing together. While we're still typing in chat box and trying to pen down our thought and our bias in chat box, kindly take note that the ATM cash flow training will be taking place from the 19th of March to the 21st of March 2025. Right, this is an amazing opportunity for you to grab. And if you're unable to register yourself, you can actually refer people to register. Right, for every person you refer, you get a commission. And for more inquiries on how to go about enrolling for the ATM cash flow training, kindly send us a message on 081 6099 5030. With that being said, I'm pretty sure that the analysis was clear enough. We'll be going on a very brief break. Right after that, Lekon should come up for his analysis on gold and the end basket. See you all by 2 p.m. Cheers. God bless.
Hello, welcome back, everyone. Good morning, and you're welcome back to the Market Color brought to you by the Value Flow Trading Team. All right, so this morning we are going to be moving very fast into the analysis of the precious metal. Just as we said on Friday, that although it's going to set a bit to the downside, so we're expecting it. What are our expectations? And what exactly is happening, and also where are we heading to on the precious metal in this to come. All right. And remember, I think 3 weeks ago, so we spoke about how we are still expecting it to rally or heading to for the precious metal. And just as you can see right now, price is already approaching that zone. All right, price is already approaching it. So this is the 3,000 level here, and that is where we are still, longing to. But right now, what price is doing right now is just we are going to see some level of consolidation for a while. Then price will now push up again just to achieve that goal. All right. So, but before that, where should we enter and what should we do? And right about now, we can see what is actually going on right now on the chart. I want to believe everyone can see my chart clearly. Right now, we've seen that the precious metal already did a flip zone again, all the way to the upside, all the way to the upside. By the way, I think I should let everybody know that this time around is not the time you use pending order in trading the precious metal. Your pending order will be highly validated. So instead, just wait and see now. Our time for our time. So this is the time here. We can right now we are surprised, consolidating here today rather than consolidating particular point. However, the price is still going to over the base in that you can replace there or the other targets. This is the prices of the this needs to and at the same time be
So sorry about the break. I think it's a network issue, but we're still here. So we're going to be proceeding with the analysis. We're looking at gold this morning, gold against the dollar, and then we're looking to see what's going to happen this morning. Gold is approaching 3,000 price points, and that is our target for this morning. So we're looking to see gold trade possibly all the way to that region where we anticipate, which is around the 3,000 price points. You can see it right here. We've been saying this, I think, a couple of days ago. We've mentioned it. We're looking to see gold trade all the way to this level. So once it does so, we should now be looking out for further sales to the downside. Okay, so that is what we're expecting to play out on gold this morning. So apart from that, we are also looking at the yen pairs and the yen basket. So before we round off the analysis for gold, just a quick tip on the hourly time frame. So currently, what we're seeing here, we might not expect gold to retrace all the way to the downside. We might just see a very brief retracement, and then that will be it, and price will continue heading to its new destination, which is somewhere around 3,000 price point. So if at all gold is going to retrace, then we're going to see it somewhere here. Okay, after here, we should be expecting to see it trade further above. So if there's going to be any retracement at all, this is where I think it's going to be. Now, if we look at the 1 hour time frame, also you see that we're not getting clarity that the retracement is going to happen right about now. There's also a fair value gap and another block right here, which I'm going to be paying more attention to see price trade into that place. So if that happens, good and fine. We're going to take the trade from there. But if that doesn't happen, then we'll just exit our positions and continue in the new direction. Okay. All right. So let me know if anyone has any comment on the analysis on gold.
Thank you very much, CJ. So right now we'll now be going into the analysis of the yen basket. Just exactly how it is, that is the joy of, seeing the same thing on the chart. Exactly. Thank you very much. So right now we'll be going into the yen basket. Now for the yen basket, what we are seeing on the yen basket right now is still very much ranging. And what we expected to do at the beginning of this week was that it should trade all the way into this weekly daily fair value gap, which we mark at the top here. But what we are seeing is that price is just approaching that level and pushing back to the downside. So this is it on the 4-hour time frame. However, we are still of the opinion that it should still trade all the way into this low here, and that is where we have that is where we can say the range is a bit breaking out. So if it trades here, we need to see reaction back to the upside, or if it breaks down, then we are following it all the way to the downside. But the overall move still remains for the yen basket that we want to see this happen for the day, like into next week rather. We want to see the yen basket trade into that level. However, if it's just avoiding this place, then the consolidation that we are experiencing now is telling us something may happen next week, that we are going to see a very sharp move into that daily fair value gap. And the daily fair value gap becomes much more obvious if you zoom out. You are going to see it from the lens of this place. Very tiny, but it's very, very obvious. You can see there. Okay, so that is what we are expecting on the yen basket. And if we are waiting to see that happen on the yen basket for it to long, then short, just as we have for GJ. And GJ, remember last week, on Monday rather, we expect some level of sell to the downside, which was this that happened. Themselves want to buy all the way to the upside again. And you can see how the market got all the way to the upside. So moving forward, what is now the factor that we are looking out for to see on GJ? Now for GJ, this is what I'm still expecting. You see this double top here that's now making triple top. I expect it to be cleared up, meaning we still look out to see the long of GJ to clear this triple top here, then come and trade into this shoulder just as we have here. This level that this liquidity level here, let price grab liquidity here, then we begin to see when we see shorts signature inside of this zone, then we want to short it all the way to this level. So this is what we are expecting to see for GJ, that price should still long all the way into this level, clear liquidity here, and we will now short it all the way down. All right, so that is it for JPY. Now let's now look at the now trade for JPY. What exactly is going on now? Good. Where price is currently for JPY happens to see on 15 minutes rather is looking more like a level where we can sell from. Even though we did not see a clear shoulder by the left, but if you go to the lower time frame like 5 minutes, this may play out more of a shoulder, and liquidity is just being grabbed right now, and we are seeing more of a sell signature right now for JPY. So I may want to consider shorting it for just a very short while. Good. On the 5-minute time frame, they now trade for the 5-minute time frame. If we are going to short JPY, then allow it to break this low to the downside. You can see this is more like a very clean and clear bust strategy. Now, you can see this is the liquidity level that was taken out the shoulder. Then we've seen the sweep of the shoulder, but we've not seen the break. So we want to see that price, take out this low here first. let's say price take out this low. Then when price takes out this low, then price should retrace, giving us, you see what price is doing currently now is building liquidity here. So when we see the break of this structure here to the downside, then we should now expect price to come back, sweep that liquidity that is building currently, tap into the shoulder level, then we'll now begin to sell. What in a nutshell, what I'm expecting is this, that where price is now, let it come first, break this level. From this level, let it come back, come and grab liquidity around this level and tap into this shoulder, just as we have here. And also the fair value gap, you can see the fair value gap to the left and right as an IFBD, price tapping into it, then we can now follow through to the downside. Now, if you are following through to the downside, it's not going to be a very big sell because of what we are seeing on higher time frame. So if we want to sell it to the downside, where exactly are we looking out to sell it all the way into? Now, if you want to sell it to the downside, then we expect this low to be taken out, this particular low here to be taken out. However, this low should be protected. We don't expect this low to be taken out. But when price begin to sell, we expect this to be taken out, and price, this should hold for a while. Or peradventure this is taken out, then this other block should defend price all the way back to the upside. Okay, that is it for GBP JPY. Now a quick one to AUD JPY to see what's going on with AUD JPY. Now for AUD JPY, all we are seeing, particularly on the 4-hour time frame, we are going to observe that we've not seen, just as we said on Monday, that we want to see AUD JPY to trade all the way to come and take out this liquidity level. And since we've seen a clear previous liquidity and also a shoulder, then liquidity level being built, then break to the downside. So what we are expecting moving further for AUD JPY is that, I know you'll be surprised, AUD JPY and GBP JPY, they are doing something a bit different right now. Yes. So what we are expecting for AUD JPY on the 4-hour is for it to rally all the way into this level, take out liquidity here, and begin its own sell proper. So if you look at it generally in terms of a basket, we are going to observe that AUD JPY is a bit lagging currently compared to the other yen correlated pairs. You can look at EU, EJ, GJ, they are actually matching up with the yen basket, but AUD JPY is a bit lagging. Now, this is it on the 15-minute time frame. Yes, on 15-minute time frame, we have more like a boss strategy right now where price is right now. So if this boss pattern failed, then we are following through with that 4-hour, markup that we just did now. But on the 15-minute time frame, currently where we are now, we've seen that price has come all the way to grab liquidity here, but we've not seen the sell signature, and this is our shoulder just here. You see the shoulder here, you see the sweep, and you see liquidity build, then break off structure to the downside. Price has come back inside of it, but we've not seen the entry signature. Now, if you go to your 5 minutes, is there any entry signature there? Yes, it is, but it's not with momentum, meaning just as we have somewhere here, we already have it, it's showing up, but it's not with momentum. We can see the tussle still happening there. But if you want to take it, you may just, give it a try. You may want to give it a try. Just give it entry here and your SL just somewhere above here. So that is about 18 pips SL, but just add 2 to it, making it 20. Then you are doing 1:3 or 1:4, something like this. All right. But I'm still of the opinion price is going to trade all the way into this level here. Clear Asian range, then we want to see how that price trade to come and clear liquidity somewhere here. So that's almost 1:5. All right. So this is my outlook for AUD JPY. Okay. And if you look at it on the 1-hour time frame, you are going to observe that where our TP is actually where we expect price to trade into. All right. So this is it for AUD JPY. If you want to enter, you can join the trade right now. And it's going to be a very fast one to the downside just for us to move with it because the signature already printed on 5 minutes. So it's already moving. Okay. That is AUD JPY. All right. That's AUD JPY. We can easily follow through. Okay. So that is for AUD JPY moving forward. Now for UJ, if you look at USD JPY, we have similar price action too on USD JPY, but its own is a bit messed up, okay? Just because of what we are seeing happening on the dollar currently, all right? But on the 4-hour time frame, we've not seen any move there's no show for UJ at all. So if you look at it on 1 hour time frame, we've not seen any clear structure on 1 hour time frame. Instead, what I'm going to be waiting to see on the 1 hour time frame is price trading a bit to this level here, all the way to this level to come and take out this level here for UJ. When price gets to this place on UJ, then we may look for entry signature for itself, and that entry signature is going to be a very short one, just for price to get here, clear liquidity. Then when we see market structure shift on 5 minutes, you can easily follow through, and that's it for UJ. All right, so that is all for AUD JPY, GBP JPY, and also for USD JPY and the precious metal. If there's any question, you can easily type in the chat box, and we are going to quickly attend to it before we call it a day. All right, so that is it. And if there is no question, we are going to meet again by 2 p.m. for the New York session to see what exactly has played out in the market. Make sure you trade cautiously and use your proper risk management strategy. Cheers and God bless.
Celebrity.